Welcome, champions, to another electrifying Alliance War season. It is season 53, and with no new global tactics this season, it's time to take everything we learned last season and apply it to the battlefield once again. Can we build on last season's success, or will we face new challenges in a quest for victory? Only one way to find out. Let's fight.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're diving into war number 8 of Alliance War Season 53, and 4 Loki is taking on CIRR, the Latin Wrecking. We're coming off 2 solid wins. Hopefully we can keep that streak alive in this one. For this war, I'm bringing in Negasonic Shuri, and after quite a bit of time on the bench, Boyd is making his return. I'm excited to put this team to the test and see what I can do with a newly ascended Boyd in this meta. Let's jump in and see if we can keep up that momentum. Here we go. Alright, first fight up is going to be Negasonic versus this Korg. This is a fight that she is kind of built for. Not really a whole lot in this fight to worry about. You know, standard boost, not going to throw on an invuln or anything like that. Not too terribly concerned here. You know, I'm just going to play Negasonic the way she's meant to be played. So I start off with a medium heavy. Now we'll do a medium into a normal 5-hit combo. And, you know, we've got 5 incinerates on. He's got the incinerate vulnerability. You know, now we just have to bait a special 2. There I get clipped by it. Not sure exactly how, but, you know, not the end of the world. Push me to a special 2 quicker, which is really where I want to get to. Tap the left side of the screen like mad to get the 16 incinerates on. Now it's just time to kind of race to a special 1 so that I can extend those incinerates. They are starting to drop off some. I've lost some of my early ones. Still have the 16. If you would throw a special, I can extend those. There we go. Now we refresh those. We put on some more. And, you know, for a rank 3 Korg, he's dropping pretty quick. You know, we're going to do another 5-hit combo into a striker to finish him off. Under a minute for a rank 3 Korg. You know, for a 6-star champion, that's not too bad. Wish I had her as a 7-star, would definitely take her up. Moving ahead is the one fight in this war I was pretty worried about. Haven't used Boyd in this meta at all over the past season and a half. And then this Dragonman, you can't really knock him down because it puts an armor break on him, which will then apply a degen to me. So going into this, I figured, okay, I can maybe throw 1 or 2 special 1s and just really have to slow play it. So that's what you're going to see here. Just a couple hits. You know, I don't want to get backed into the corner, so I'm doing medium, light, medium combos. And then I just want to hit into his block for a while. You know, I know these fights that I'm using Void for are going to be a little bit slow. There, I intentionally took a hit in a block to get the debuff on me, so that when I do throw this special 1 right here, I'm able to kind of, you know, heal up at least part of what the degen is doing to me. And now I'm where I don't really want to be against Dragonman, which is backed into a corner. I can't dex his heavy, you know, consistently, so really don't want to be backed into the corner. Now we can start playing a little bit more aggressive. You can see we've got the heal block on there, you know, which does help some with the power gain. Here I've decided, you know what, I'm still fairly healthy. I'm at 91% health. Let's go ahead and throw another special 1. Now we're going to go slow, bait out special 2. You know, still doing fairly well health-wise. Longer fight, we're going to use the striker, kind of delay there on our attack just to let my debuffs tick down some more. You know, they are starting to finally put in a good chunk of work. We've got Fear of the Void on. You know, would have been good here not to get the same debuff twice in a row, but, you know, that's the joys of the RNG with Void. You know, toss a nice little special 2 there to finish him off. All things considered, went better than I had hoped it would. And we get to use Void again. We jump over to Path 2 in Section 2, and this is going to be against Mephisto. You know, Void handles Mephisto fairly well. Just kind of like the Dragonman fight, this fight is going to start off a little bit on the slow side. I do have to toss in a heal just because of the degen damage I took in the Dragonman fight, but, you know, really here, once again, just want to slow play it at the start. don't want to run into any real big issues with the global. So, we're going to do medium, light, medium. We do a heavy there to get a Fury, just to do a little bit more damage on our attacks. Here, we're going to throw a special 1 because we can right away. Only concern in this is me pushing them to a special 3. And even if I do, I still have the in-bomb boost on from the Dragonman fight. So here, we're just going to get another Fury on to let those debuffs do a little bit more damage. Here, dance around for a little bit. Not too worried about it. We're just going to keep putting debuffs on him as long as we can. He's Void's Incinerate immune, so that aura is doing nothing. Another special 1. Hindsight looking this, I probably should have knocked him down more than what I do in this fight, just to, get some Furies up, and really let those debuffs really go to town. There, small little mistake. We eat part of our indestructible. It's now gone. There, we get a miss because of the global. Now we just kind of have to play smart. And hey, what do you know? Part of playing smart is, maybe parrying instead of getting hit in the face. But really, even with that, Void's tanky enough and handles Mephisto well enough that I was never really too concerned with my health pool and where I was in a fight. And albeit fairly slow, it's a clean win. All right, and we get this Domino again. For some reason, they love assigning me this Domino, and I don't mind this fight. This one, days gone by, I would have been, much, more concerned about it. But I've kind of gotten used to this fight and what I have to do here. You see there, just kind of collecting my thoughts, making sure I remember all that I have to do in this fight. And plan is to, just kind of get a parry in at the beginning. 5-hit combo, get some, shocks on there, get the debuff on the global, pay attention to her being lucky, which is what she is right now. There, she kind of shrugged off the stun a little bit quicker than I had hoped. Kind of got a little lucky that I was only doing a couple light hits, which is why you see I usually end my combo on a light hit against Domino. Very rarely will I go to a full 5-hit combo. Here, toss a special 2. Trying to let the shocks do a little bit, trying to keep the placebos off me at this point, so that she doesn't get any power gain. Really hoping she wants to throw a special 2. There we take a couple hits. Now we can't really push her to a special 3. Fortunately, she finally decides she wants to throw a special 2. There I was trying to get a heavy end to extend my shocks. Didn't work. So here, we're going to go into a striker, get some more debuffs on there. Thankfully, she throws a special right away, and she goes right into another, which she throws right away. Felt pretty good right there. At this point, I'm like, okay, we've kind of gotten past the point where she wasn't going to throw a special 2. I feel like I can finish the fight off here now, almost regardless of anything that happens, maybe with the exception of getting a crit bleed on from missing a special 2 dex. Here, once again, being a little stubborn, throwing that special 2. But we get it out of her. She's down to 10% health. We've got a good number of shocks on there. At this point, dex out of the special 1, letting the shocks do their damage. A couple more hits, and we get through this war clean. And that's a wrap on war number 8 for me, and that makes 2 wars in a row with no deaths, and 3 wins in a row for 4 Loki. My record moves up to 31 kills, and still just the 2 deaths to dust. And with this win, 4 Loki now stands at 4-3 on the season. If we want to finish in the Masters bracket again this season, though, we'll have to keep this win streak going, so every war counts from here on out. Once again, no mini account wars to cover today, so that'll wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and feel free to leave me a comment. We'll catch you in the next one, and take care, all.